100 years ago, this was an important tool. It's made of iron, and that steel wheel revolves. So what do you think it is? It's a blacksmith's traveller, and that doesn't tell you a lot. Remember, the blacksmith had the job of putting the steel rims on the wooden wheels that went on buggies and carts. The wheelwright would finish off this wooden wheel and send it along to the blacksmith. Now, the blacksmith had to make sure that the rim was exactly the right length. If it was too long, it would be loose and shake off the wheel. If it was too tight, it wouldn't fit on in the first place. So, forget the steel rim. He would start with a wooden wheel and he would do this. He'd make a mark with chalk or something similar. He'd then take his traveller and turn it until he found that notch in the rim. He'd put the notch on the mark, and then very carefully, without slipping, he'd make it travel around the wheel. And he'd count the number of times it turned. There we go, carefully around there, and there is once, and so on all the way around. When he finished, he'd come back to here and he'd say, well, that's 10 and this much of a turn. He'd mark it again. Then he could roll that along the piece of steel, cut it off to length, and forge it into a hoop. You see people use something like this now when they're measuring off distances along the road. It has its origins as the blacksmith's traveller.